In 2006, WWE gave us the live sex celebration between Edge and Lita. While it was supposed to celebrate Edge's WWE Championship victory, it turned into one of the most uncomfortable moments ever aired on WWE programming. Edge and Lita got into a bed in the middle of the ring and, well, they acted out more than the PG rating allowed. Though it was interrupted by Ric Flair, the damage was done. Parents were outraged, and the segment sparked debates about the appropriateness of WWE content. Fan interaction with Kelly Kelly. During a live event, a fan attempted to engage with Kelly Kelly inappropriately, leading to her clothing being partially removed. This incident wasn't planned as part of the storyline, and the camera, in an attempt to capture the action, ended up focusing on the fans' actions and Kelly's response, which led to an uncomfortable moment for both the audience and the WWE superstars involved. The incident was controversial as it pushed the boundaries of what was considered acceptable content for WWE's programming, especially given its family-friendly TV PG rating. The incident sparked widespread debate about fan behavior at live events and how such moments should be handled by WWE. Second up, we have perhaps the most infamous storyline in WWE history, the Katie Vick saga. Back in 2002, WWE decided to push the boundaries of good taste, and failed spectacularly. This storyline involved Triple H accusing Kane of a tragic and, let's say, deeply inappropriate act involving a woman named Katie Vick. To make matters worse, Triple H reenacted the scenario in a funeral home with a mannequin. Yes, this actually aired on television. Fans were outraged. Critics slammed the WWE, and to this day it's remembered as one of the worst creative decisions in wrestling history. Women's matches in the Attitude Era often prioritized shock value. At the 1999 Armageddon pay-per-view, Miss Kitty claimed victory in an evening gown pool match. But what followed stunned everyone. Miss Kitty decided to take her celebration a step too far by exposing herself to the live audience. WWE's broadcast team was too late to censor it. Later releases of the event on VHS, DVD, and the WWE Network were heavily edited, but the damage had already been done. When it comes to brutal matches, the 1999 Royal Rumble match between Mankind and The Rock takes the cake. During their I Quit match, The Rock hit Mankind with 11 unprotected chair shots to the head. Term effects of head trauma in wrestling. Coming in hot at ringside, Angelina Love stole the show in a way no one saw coming, as the referee's attention drifted completely off the match. Thanks to her mesmerizing presence, chaos unfolded in the ring. It was a moment equal parts hilarious and controversial, leaving fans debating whether it was genius entertainment or a step too far. Either way, it's the kind of unforgettable wrestling moment that keeps us talking. If there's one person who's consistently pushed the boundaries of taste in WWE, it's Vince McMahon. From his bizarre feud with God during his rivalry with Shawn Michaels to the infamous club scene with Trish Stratus. Vince has never shied away from controversy, but perhaps the most jaw-dropping moment came when he used a racial slur on TV during a segment with John Cena and Booker T. How this made it past the censors is anyone's guess. One of the most controversial moments in WWE history came when Mickie James took her obsession with Trish Stratus to a whole new level. During their heated rivalry, Mickie made a bold and shocking gesture, licking her fingers in a provocative V-shape right in front of a stunned Trish and the WWE Universe. The moment pushed the boundaries of TV PG and instantly became infamous, sparking debates about whether it was edgy storytelling or crossing the line. Love it or hate it, it's a segment fans still can't forget. Not all controversial moments happen inside the ring. The plane ride from hell is a legendary tale of behind-the-scenes chaos involving WWE superstars on a chartered flight in 2002. Allegations of misconduct, excessive drinking, and even fights between wrestlers turned this flight into a nightmare. While it wasn't aired on TV, the stories that emerged painted a troubling picture of the WWE locker room culture at the time. One of the most talked about moments in WWE history came during a match featuring Angelina Love. In a controversial segment, she shockingly turned to the camera, positioned herself provocatively, and made a gesture that stirred up plenty of debate. While the camera was focused on her, she bent over and allowed the camera to zoom in, while also having the cameraman make a suggestive motion towards her. The shocking nature of this moment instantly became infamous, raising questions about the boundaries of what WWE should air. Was it just edgy storytelling, or did it cross the line? Either way, it's a moment that has stayed in the minds of WWE fans for years. In the world of WWE, bizarre is often the norm, but nothing could prepare the fans for the sight of Mae Young giving birth to a hand. Yes, you heard that right. This 2000 storyline involving Mae Young and Mark Henry left fans scratching their heads. It was a comedic attempt that fell flat and became one of the most infamous moments in WWE history. One of the most bizarre and unexpected moments in WWE history occurred during the 2003 SmackDown storyline between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. In a segment that blurred the lines between humor and shock value, Kurt Angle exaggerated his admiration for Brock Lesnar, leading to an awkward and over-the-top moment where he attempted to kiss Brock. This comedic stunt wasn't meant to be romantic, but instead pushed the boundaries of WWE's entertainment style, creating a surprising reaction from both the audience and the wrestlers involved. While it was all in good fun, the moment has remained one of the most talked about and memorable incidents in WWE history. The Montreal Screwjob is a moment that blurred the lines between the match prematurely, costing Bret the championship. The betrayal was real, and the fallout changed the wrestling world forever. Another unforgettable and controversial moment in WWE history occurred when a female fan took things to the extreme during a live broadcast. While Triple H was in the ring, a fan jumped over the barricade and took off her shirt, attempting to get attention from the crowd and the cameras. The moment shocked the WWE universe, creating a stir both backstage and in the arena. Was it a spontaneous act of fandom, or just a stunt for shock value? Regardless, this incident became one of those unforgettable moments that fans still talk about today, leaving a lasting impact on the WWE's reputation for pushing the limits of entertainment. In 2016, Brock Lesnar faced Randy Orton at SummerSlam in a match that ended in shocking fashion. Lesnar used his elbow to legitimately bust Orton open, leaving him in a pool of blood. Fans were confused. Was this part of the script, or did Lesnar go rogue? While WWE later claimed it was planned, many felt it was an unnecessary and dangerous spot. One of WWE's most scandalous and controversial storylines involved Dawn Marie and Tori Wilson. In 2003, the two superstars were embroiled in a heated and provocative feud that pushed the limits of WWE's TV PG content. The storyline featured Dawn Marie seducing Tori's father, Al Wilson, in an attempt to humiliate Tori. The plot took a dark turn when it was revealed that Dawn was marrying Al, and the dramatic climax involved a shocking twist that saw Al passing away shortly after their wedding. While meant to be a risque, dramatic storyline, the whole angle raised eyebrows for its over-the-top nature and was heavily criticized by fans for its mature content. One of the more bizarre and controversial storylines in WWE history involved the pairing of Sunny and Elvo. In this unusual angle, WWE Hall of Famer Sunny, known for her charismatic and seductive persona, was romantically linked with Elvo, a character played by a WWE wrestler. The storyline, which featured plenty of offbeat humor and awkward moments, centered around Elvo's infatuation with Sunny, leading to a series of comedic yet uncomfortable situations. While it didn't have the same lasting impact as other famous WWE storylines, it definitely pushed boundaries in terms of oddball humor and pairing unlikely characters, leaving a strange mark on the history of WWE's entertainment-driven storylines. In a storyline that occurred in the mid-2000s, Batista and Melina were involved in a controversial segment that pushed the boundaries of their characters' interactions. Melina, who was aligned with other WWE stars at the time, often found herself in various controversial storylines that involved seduction, manipulation, and power plays. While not necessarily one of the most explicit moments, the segments involving her character often flirted with the line between entertainment and risque behavior. And there you have it, WWE moments that left us shocked, appalled, and sometimes just plain confused. These moments remind us that while wrestling is scripted, the impact is very real. Which moment do you think was the most outrageous? Let us know in the comments below. Now with that, we've taken a look at some of the WWE moments that should have been censored in WWE history. You're probably thinking, how could anything top that? Well, trust me. There are even more jaw-dropping and cringeworthy moments in the world of wrestling that are sure to leave you speechless. Imagine superstars tripping over their own feet, wardrobe malfunctions, and unexpected slip-ups that nobody saw coming, all in front of thousands of fans and millions watching at home. So if you thought this was wild, wait until you dive into the next video. From botched moves to unforgettable backstage drama, we've got it all covered. Just click on the video right here to continue the journey through WWE's most unforgettable moments. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of this epic ride. You won't regret it.